Hello to everyone. This is ISK Reclaiming the Lost Mandate of a Woman. We'll be dealing with Woman-chology for the past 4 weeks. We've completed all the episodes of those ones from 1 to 4. And today we are going to deal with Ep5. We have been talking about problems. So that is why I said, how can we be talking about problems and we don't bring solution? So today we want to talk about the solution of the mind of a woman before the fall, during the fall, and after the fall of a woman. And we are going to wrap up with this woman-chology today by His grace. Before the fall of a woman, we said it was pride. Pride without knowing. She doesn't know. And that is how some people will not know that they have pride issues. Somebody will be telling them and they will still deny. So, proud always will lead us to competitive mentality. You see on Ep1, the proud took her to another realm of competing. And scripture says, what causes fights and quarrel among you? Don't they come from your desires that battled within you? That is scriptures. Now, some people, when they don't get the desire that they need, when they don't have it, they will tend to criticize other people. When they don't have it. Most things some people criticize is things that they want or they are trying to get to, but they don't have it. So, before the fall, the problem there was pride. Pride was the problem of our first woman. So the solution here now is contentment. Contentment. That state of happiness and satisfaction that you find yourself. That is the solution. Because if only she was satisfied, if only we are satisfied with what we have, it will not drag us to another level. Content with what you have, little be it or much, we content. The opposite of pride is humble. But I tell you, humility is the secondary thing that comes in. If someone has that pride issue, it's a problem. You don't get to that humility easily. No, you don't get it easily. You must come to that point of contentment. If somebody has pride issues, you have to come first. You don't just get to that humility. You don't just get to be humble just like that. That's pure satisfaction before we get to the order, before you become so humble. That is the first place that we get to, contentment. Now, what is contentment? Contentment is to be grateful to God and be serious with yourself. Be grateful to God. Whatever that He has given us, we be grateful. We'll be grateful. I tell you, what you have, you think that you are not there yet. Other person, that is their prayer point. It will never stop in this planet Earth. That is their prayer point. Somebody is praying for what you have, tirelessly going for retreat, doing every other things just to get what you have. When we show that we are not content, that uncontentment, it means We are not grateful to God. That is why pride is a sin against God. Not even to human being. Pride is a sin. Whenever we showcasing prideness, we are showcasing it. We are telling God that I am not thankful. I don't appreciate what you give me. That is what we are telling God. To be content means to be grateful with whatever position I find myself, in whatever thing that I am going through, and all that you have done for me. Even though we are not there, we have many things that are yet to be done. Even though we still have, that will never stop. We still have a lot of things that we want God to do for us. But for the little that we have, even with life, we have to be grateful. I know we all know this once, but this platform is just to remind ourselves. I always say when we get to another realm that the Lord is blessing us, we have to be very, very careful. Humility, we should put it inside. Oh, maybe there is this gifting that you don't know that you ever had. And then it popped out. The Lord has blessed you. And then pride kicks in. We have to be very, very careful. In our ministry work, in the things that we are all here because we have our ministry that the Lord has given unto us. We have our families and things. When the Lord blesses us, we have to be very, very careful. Very careful. It is the sense of gratitude to God that leads us to the realm of humility. Before the fall, the woman was not grateful. She was not grateful with what the Lord has given to her. She was not grateful. How can you make me equal with a man? You need to make me like you. How can you make me equal? God gave her more privileges than the man. Let's start with marriage. In the actual sense there of the marriage, the man should have packed his baggages, his things, before the fall, before. That was how God has wired it to be. You man, you have to pack your things and go stay in the woman's house. That's what it should have been. Is there no more privileges? But it was because of the fall of a man that makes God to reverse it. And that is why I love to reverse in prayers. I love it. I love it. Because you serve you with your negativity. Whatever you are planning for me, bam, you send it back. I love it. So the Lord reversed it, what he has said. Before, it was the desire of the man is to be the wish of her wife. In fact, that was the reason God did not have much issues with Adam when Adam failed. It was the woman that was deceived. The man was programmed to live by the wish, by the pleasure of this beautiful woman. Anything that pleases her, the man was supposed to go under the command. So when the woman failed, God reversed it. That henceforth, the desire of the woman is to be the wish of her husband. He changed it. He placed a new order. How do I know that? We talked about the scripture. He said, For this purpose, a man shall leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. They shall become one flesh. This is how he said it before. But now, is that what is happening? It was the man that's supposed to leave and come, not the woman. It was the man that's supposed to leave, not the woman. But after the fall, a woman, God placed a new order, a new decree. The desire of the woman shall be the will and the wish of the man. Now, if we are not grateful or appreciative with what God has done for us, we have pride issues. Anyone, you call you man, woman, anyone, if you are not grateful with what the Lord has done for us, we have pride issues. We have pride. When any woman is thankful, is grateful, appreciative, you will find yourself in the realms of humility. Even in our relationship, when you are grateful, some women, a man will go out there, find beautiful something that he admires the most. That means a lot to the man. For him to see something and remember, oh, my wife, you bring something for that wife. And no thank you. The magic word to say thank you. That will make him, anytime he's out there, he will see something that I like on some woman. He will pick that one for you. But no, some woman, they don't know how to say I'm sorry, thank you. All those magic words, they don't know. They will not say. Pride. That is pride. So if we have that appreciative mentality, it will take us to another realm of being humble. But whenever we are not thankful, gratitude is not present in us, in any woman, in any man. This is for everybody. That woman, unconsciously, she will find in the realm of pride. She will find herself there. The problem of the first woman started with pride. Now, our solution to that, the only solution is to be humble. Very humble, and be content with what you have. Little be it or much. A lot of people have pride and they don't even know it. They don't know. They don't know. Contentment is what will lead us to humility. Let us always think about it. We have to be content, and then it will carry us to humility. For the mind of a woman before the fall, that is the solution. Let us be humble and content with what we have.